All right. Hey, y'all.
Doing
I was
business.
just doing a whole bunch of talking.
I know. I had
Okay.
a look. I was like, "Oh, she talking." Oh, of course not. Chair.
Dan Errol is cracking up. I know he is. He's
Errol
like,
having a
look at
good
this.
time over there. This is a good day for Errol.
I'm on mute. I don't know what y'all talking about.
All right.
All
So,
right.
y'all, let me go back. So,
Yes.
I clicked. Obviously, I make food content and then I make real estate content and then I save a whole bunch of TikToks to send to people. Right. So, that's all I got. If I'm doing a real estate type post, I'm going to click on, or any post, I'm going to click on all the videos I want to include in that reel. Right. Everybody tracking?
Yes.
Then I'm going to hit import all those videos. I don't like super long reels, and people don't need to see everything for them to like understand the reel. I don't need to show them this entire clip. I don't need to show them this entire clip. I don't need to show them all of this stuff, right? Right now, currently in the bottom corner, I have like 6 minutes of content. I need to bust this down to about 30 seconds. Got it. We're following, right?
Yes.
So I have, for instance, this right here. I want to show this lot. It's a lake view and it already has pins on ground. You guys can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to split it right here and then delete the remain and then delete.
Okay, so you just put the line on where you want to split.
Right. I just put the line where I want to split it and then I hit delete for the rest. I only need about here. So I'm going to split that and then delete what's highlighted in white. Delete that.
The little trash can. Boom. Okay.
Right.
And then it
This
just
right here,
transitions. Well, okay.
this could be a transition, right? That little white box represents a transition that can happen. But I can also just make it just flow to its own thing. That's an aesthetic in itself, right? But if I click on that little white box, like I just did, I click on that little white box, there's a plethora of transitions I could make. I'm sure you guys will find some of it cool, like, oh, that's cool, look, boom. Or that one is cool. Wow. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So you play around to see what transition makes sense. Reels right now we're going towards not having too much of a fancy transition, but sometimes it's still fun and very eye-catching. So if you do a transition in your very first 4 or 5 seconds of your video, that's probably really cool. It gives somebody, a change of scenery. If it is you just want to make it just simple like that, you can just leave it and smoothly transition over into the other video. Now, again, with my reels, I like to grab people's attention. So seeing that guy work right here without a hard hat on, but really a Mexican sombrero, super,
Oh,
super
dangerous.
illegal.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just act like he not there and like not include him in it so that OSHA doesn't get on our ass. Cause like, dude, where's your hard hat? You're on the roof with a sombrero on. I get it though. So I'm gonna cut him out.
Where he even got a sombrero?
All right. And then I'm gonna show just a little clip of right here. I'm gonna stop it right here. And then I'm gonna get back to where I'm going, right? So I am back to the front door. I'm gonna split there and delete that middle part. So now you see a transition from front to side.
Ooh, okay.
Right? So it's carrying over, and most likely this will be on some kind of beat when I do like add a song to it. So if I'm like, oh, okay, that one is still too long, make that one small. Instagram has geared towards like little clips that make sense, right? Little clips. Yeah. And then so like if you're like, oh, okay, here we go, showing some new construction, then I don't need to show them me walking all the way up to the door, but I can show them when I get to the door. So I'm gonna delete that part. And then so here we are.
Hey.
Right? Oh. I don't need to show them the struggle of me opening the door. So I'm gonna do a small clip and then I'm gonna open the door, right? So then I'm gonna split right here, delete that. So then I'm gonna just I do want to show the whole entire house, but I don't want all of that. So I'm gonna click on this whole clip right here. And then I'm gonna turn the speed up. You can turn the speed up to like anything. Like, look, if I turn it up to that clip alone was like, I'm going from a 2-minute clip, 2 minute, 29 seconds right here in the bottom corner. It shows how long the clip is.
Bottom right.
I speed it up all the way. Now it's a 4-second clip from 2 minutes to 4 seconds. 2 minutes to like 24 seconds. If I do it that is pointless as hell. Because look, I'm gonna run through the house. Hauling ass through the house, right?
Yeah.
But I want to speed it up, but not where they can't see anything. So maybe I could just go 2 times the speed or almost 2 times the speed and then still get the whole thing without making them dizzy. Any questions so far?
No, just a thought. I just want to add in. This is why I always say it's important to just record content when you're out, even if you're not gonna post it. Just have it, because look how useful it is with stuff like this.
Right. I never even post these things. Right. I never post it. I just recorded it just for whatever. Maybe one day I will need a post and I'll just post it up.
You can edit it right here.
Right. So now I'm going upstairs. I've turned that. If it's 2 minutes, I turned it to 1 minute because I speed it up by 2. If I wanted to speed it up a little bit more so I can have a 30-second clip, then I just speed it up, you know? But I don't want to make the people dizzy. So I just speed it up to a part where I'm comfortable. My eyes aren't too like all over the place. So then I just like keep it there. And then I would probably just not include the rest of the video. Like I probably won't go back outside. This is an actual reel that I did and I sent it to a WhatsApp chat. Right. So I just speed it up a little bit for him so he could see the whole house in its entirety. I'm going to delete it. Just click delete. I'm going to click delete and delete and delete. I just clicked on a whole bunch of videos that I wasn't going to use. Delete again. And so now Instagram does make me put up a video that's like 1 minute and 25 seconds, but it's long, like long-winded. So I would probably here, like I walked into the house, showed downstairs. Okay, they pretty much get the gist of it. Right? I go all the way here, show the garage. And here, I probably don't need to go into the back room and then show the front angle again. And I could just cut this part to when I'm going upstairs. So I'm going to clip and then delete that. This whole section right here, I'm going to just delete that. And so it's going to be, I showed you downstairs from this angle, and now I'm taking you upstairs.
That's a good transition.
Right? I don't need to show you the whole back room.
You want to make sure you pick a good spot to make the switch. You don't want it to look too blotchy.
Right. You want to switch at a good spot. All right. So then I showed them all of upstairs.
Like it's looking like Sancher makes a switch every time she turns and switches back on another turn. So it ends up like a transition in itself.
Correct. I create like those transitions. And so now I'm down to 1 minute and 13 seconds. And then I'm here. And then I don't want the music that I have, the background music. So I'm going to take the volume all the way to 0 because I'm going to do a voiceover on Instagram. Right. So I'm just going to take all the volume out so I don't accidentally have it recording. I did the volume up. When you do this double check right here, it literally does it to all the videos. So like apply to all. 0, apply to all. And now none of the videos have a sound.
I like it. This is also handy for if you're doing just regular YouTube videos. Like if you're just talking into the camera and you say something like a mess up, you don't have to start over. Just come here and cut out the mess up.
Right.
Stick it together.
All right. My phone was like, yeah, you're doing the most. All right. So if I hit record, I'll make a voiceover like, hey guys, I'm touring Westview. This is the 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. If you're interested, let me know. I can go ahead and bring you over for a personal tour. Or you can state the obvious. Hey, this is a bedroom. This is a closet. This is that's kind of like, touche. But let's say you don't want to do a voiceover the entire video and tell people this is a garage, this is a kitchen or whatever. You just want to do it in the beginning of the video. You could do a voice recording to about right here. And then the rest of your video is going to be silent anyway. And then once you hit save, that's a whole nother topic. You hit save the video. I was gonna say, make sure you record in the best quality. I know sometimes we think that filters, if the video is not of your face, just don't use a filter. Just use your regular back camera so you can have some really clear videos. That tea was nasty. It does take a while to save, and obviously you see here on the note it says don't change screen, don't lock it or whatever. So sometimes that's a drag, but once it gets to 100, I'll take you into Instagram and show you finding the trending sound and whatever else. And then I'm going to switch back to my computer so I can do the other part of the presentation. All right, so now we're on Instagram.
Hey, okay.
All right. So obviously when we're on Instagram, everything that has a little arrow pointing up is a trending sound, right? Typically those videos do a little bit more, they do a little bit well, right? Because their Instagram's pushing it for whatever reason. They're also pushing organic sounds right now too. So I like to click on that trending sound to see how many, this is how many videos are made with that sound. So that's 26,000 videos with that sound already, right? Could you hear it still now?
No, it's gone. It's gone. So if y'all see on the bottom left, the difference, that one has an arrow and the previous one just had a music note. See that music note on the bottom left versus audio? All right.
Look, so the trending sounds, you find a trending sound. Obviously for this trending sound, the videos are going a lot faster. Let's hear it.
Yeah, that's rapid.
That's super fast. You know what would be a good video for that? If you go online, or if you just find a whole bunch of pictures that are about real estate in general, whether you took it or not, and just include it into this, or just a whole bunch of videos that you've taken of South Florida and just merge them into one.
I'm gonna use
this is about
quick tip: whenever you buy new construction, make sure you do your research and find out if the community has any CDD taxes, because these may look great, but guess what? That might affect your monthly payment next year. It's not just about how the house looks. Do your research.
Right? A CDD is a community development tax.
Oh, okay.
So realtors it's very good to have someone with you. Or if you don't have someone with you, you can take one out of your book and just do a selfie as you're talking to the community, walking through the community, and whatnot. It's good to invest yourself in a good tripod.
With the Big View teleprompter, create videos you're proud of. Keep your eyes on the camera while reading your script on the screen. Say it concisely with Big View teleprompter.
Just be
Ready to
organic.
stand
You're by
out?
yourself.
Download free.
Comfortable in and you post it. Tripod again.
Set the audio. Yeah.
She fighting.
Oh.
I am. Let me get off of this Instagram thing.
It's okay.
All right. So let's see. It's not making a sound, is it?
No, you're
good.
good.
You could tap it back to listen to it. It was just hard to hear you and that, because even with your phone audio down, it still plays that max volume.
Oh.
Why? I don't know.
All right. So look, this sound is trending and it only has like 5,000 videos. So that's really good, right? So if I could go ahead and do my sound to it, add it, and then go to next. I don't know. This thing is going slow today.
It's all good. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, she need to close out all those apps. She disappeared.
She closed the wrong app. She closed the Zoom app. It's your fault. You don't want to talk about close all your apps.
I said the other app.
Why would you give that advice? Now we lost the damn trainer. Who gonna teach the class now, Errol? I'm supposed to do it.
She mad at me.
I got a baby. Let me go ahead and invite
I'm just
her
here to have a good time. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll go ahead and send this invite back. Chased off. Sad chair.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, Errol.
You got edit this heavy.
Hey, yo, you giving me some work to do, boy. I'll tell you that.
She
So
on
I'm just
mute.
gonna have a clean video. Just
She's on
post.
mute.
Nope.
I'm back.
We told Errol he shouldn't have gave that advice. You know, close the Zoom app,
I
listening to
close
him.
out everything because he like, you need to close out all these
Close
apps.
out everything, and here we are. It's okay.
I'm an old lady.
I'm sorry.
Aren't we all? Make host.
Let me show you guys. Yeah, okay, you made me the host. Let me show you guys. All right, so everybody kind of get the gif of posting the reel. To be honest,
Yeah, I'm gonna
I can
edit
show
it
you
up.
all day, but unless you do it, like just practice, you won't get it.
Yeah. And then I guess the biggest thing to do with that information is just start creating, just start recording any and everything. So if you're out on a show, just start recording random B-roll. A B-roll is like just, if you're just recording random things going by, you record this waterfall, record this tree, that's called B-roll. And then you get here, go on InShot, and then I'm gonna chop this up for you and use these steps to make, you know, educational content. So you just put like little 10 facts about the neighborhood, 10 tips about this. 5 things you can do to your house, and you go around the house looking at random upgrades, you know, anything like that. That is how you make a good quality educational reel.
Correct.
Oh, look, we have a slideshow. Essentially, are we doing a slideshow? Is that what's going on here?
That's what's going on. I was waiting for you to
Oh
finish.
my God. All right, well, let's do it. I'm excited.
All right, we gonna wrap it up. I said we got
slides.
6 more minutes. We got 6 more minutes to do this.
No worries. Go ahead.
All right.
Take your time, sister.
So, here we go. I can't with him. All right. So 5 things you need to keep in mind when you're making your reel, right? Have great lighting. If the reel is about you sitting down and talking and going over a real estate fact or just business right now, make sure you have a ring light or super good lighting so that when you put it online, it still reflects that 4K quality and it looks really good for people to see it. And this is, if you have an iPhone, Android, doesn't really matter what you have, make sure you have good quality, especially if you have an Android, because you need to make up for the lack of, okay?
Can I explain how to put your iPhone in 4K real quick? Or I'll do that after.
You did that before, but do it now because it makes sense. We just mentioned 4K.
All right, so to put your iPhone camera in 4K, because it naturally isn't, you're gonna go to settings and then camera settings. I'm doing it on my phone so you can follow along. And then camera settings, boom. And then it should say record video. Oh, this damn overlay. Okay, boom. It should say record video at. You see mine says 4K 60. Yours should be set at like 1080p or something. So the difference between 4K 60 and 4K 30 is every second. Well, yeah, every second it'll take 30 pictures versus every second it takes 60 pictures. So if you look at my hand move, you see how it's like a little wave where it disappears a little bit, that would be 30. But if my hand moves and it looks like super, super clearness, you just see it, that's 4K 60. For real estate, I suggest you set your cameras to 4K 60. It'll look amazing. Try it out. Let me know how amazed you are. And back to you, Sanchez.
It's not going to kill my battery, is it?
It's going to kill your memory. It will 1,000% kill your memory. Because 4K footage is about 16 gigabytes per 40 minutes. So you're going to have to edit, like shoot, post, and then probably delete, maybe get an iCloud account, or maybe put your footage on Dropbox if you want to hold on to it. But honestly, once it's on Instagram, Instagram's going to save it. Like it's going to be there. You can just repost what you've already made.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Try it out. 4K 60. Oh, that's for iPhones, by the way. I don't know how to do it on Androids, but I'm sure Android will do it too. We all got iPhones. Did y'all do it?
Yeah.
Is it amazing?
Does it work with pictures also?
No, it will only enhance the videos. And if I'm not mistaken, it only does your rear facing camera. It doesn't do the front. The front facing camera will still shoot how it shoots. But these 3 guys, or however many cameras you got back here, those will, I think all the way back to like an iPhone 6 will do that. Not 6, probably an 8. iPhone 8, iPhone 10. iPhone 10 or after will let you do 4K. All right, back to you, Sanchez. But you're muted, so unmute. Then back to you, Sanchez.
Thank you. I'm back, Errol. Okay. Have a great cover photo in mind, right? So whether the cover photo is of whatever you're looking at or whatever you're recording, try not to screenshot it from the recording, but you could. But have a great and clean and clear picture, because that will be what people see when they get onto your feed. one of our main character energies is not here. Will is not here today. He was doing this whole thing where he had like a big ass billboard on his Instagram. I haven't looked to see if he still has that.
I think he do. He does. You can't tell him nothing about that.
Okay, cool. So whatever you want your cover photo to be, make your imagination go wild, but just make sure you create in this clean aesthetic thing and what you want to convey to people when they come to your page, because your page is kind of like your website. So whatever you want to convey when people get there, that's what you need to be having. Make sure it's clear, make sure it's of something. It's not just Instagram choosing the cover photo, because they will choose any random shot from that video and it might not even be of a thing. So you dual purpose by having a good cover photo. Using a trending sound, but you can use your own audio. We already went over that. If any of you watch TikTok or go on TikTok, you see that sometimes things trend on TikTok before they get on Instagram. If you see something that's trending on TikTok, you haven't really heard of it on Instagram yet. If you want to, you can use that original sound and import that sound into Instagram. I will screen record it and send it to the group chat. You can import a sound from TikTok to Instagram, and then you could be creative. You could be the person that starts that trending sound on Instagram, because people will be then using your sound and a triple effect, which will make your video do really well. Right? Yes, use the import sound on Instagram. I was testing that out, so I can't really say if it's working yet or not. When I post a video today, I most likely will be importing my own sound through Instagram's option now to see if they boost that with the algorithm or whatever. But and then that's pivot. If you've been doing something for a long time and you have not seen any results, change. You're not stuck to doing that one thing. Your real estate business is so broad, and a lot of that business is personality and you based. So change it just like you would change yourself. If it's not working, change it. If you're posting just videos of houses that's listed or houses that's whatever, and that's not really working for you, try to see if maybe putting a little bit more of you in it will work. And then see what your audience likes. So try a couple of new things and pivot, right?
Definitely.
Things you need to do to be on brand. I'm not sure if everybody already have this. If you do not already, create a logo for your business inside of Investment Property Guru. That is your home business. That is your home brand. You always need to include that logo on brandings that you are printing. However, if you have your own little sub logo that you want to include again on your marketing tools, if your broker is okay with it, which I think he is, because he was with me with all my pink 100%. Shit. Definitely, get a nice clean logo, nothing with glitter, nothing with nothing. That still creates that luxury feel that the logo of Investment Property Guru does offer. So if you want any insight on that, or if you don't even have the time to learn how to make a logo, reach out to me directly and I will make sure that you have a logo by the end of next week. Right?
Also, ask Century about her email signatures.
Also, if you don't have an email signature, let me know what you want included in your email signature and the photo that you want so that we could get you that by the end of next week as well. Okay. So in the group chat, text the group and say, hey, Sincere, Kay, I don't have my logo and I don't have my signature for my email. I need that done. Let us know so that we could do it for you. We're here to service you guys. So let us know what you need done. It's a part of your brokerage package. So definitely utilize that. Decide on your color and tones as well. The tones that we use at Investment Property Gurus are like the gold, the black, the whites. We're very neutral. We don't have any pop of anything because we like more luxury end. So definitely, if you want to match that tone, you could go for it. Luxury sells, right? So if people see that you're luxurious, even if they're buying a $400,000 home, which I can't believe that's our new medium now. Mm-hmm. If they're buying a $400,000 home, back in the day, we're like, man, I'm selling a $400,000. home. I'm excited as shit. Now it's
I can't wait. I was like, wow, I could only dream of getting a $400,000 buyer. Exactly.
So $400,000 is the base right now, right? So we all know FHA is what, 420? Yeah. 426.80. That's FHA loan limit. But yeah, they'll reach out to you as well. So if our branding does ooze out luxurious, look at the gold buildings behind Khalid.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was going for. I told my graphic designer, I said, I want something luxurious.
It's giving luxury. It's giving luxury. It's giving
so I'm going for it.
if we make sure that our colors and tones make sense, it does not need to be your favorite color.
Yeah, I can get this logo in any color you want. Just let me know what color you want it in, and I'll produce it. Just the only thing is, when you do your personal brands, just look up the legal requirements, because your nickname can't end in realty or real estate. Anything to make people think you're a separate brokerage, and
Correct.
Your logo has to also feature this logo. So you need both. You need this one and your own.
Right. There's nothing wrong with considering yourself a sales agent. I don't know why. The new thing now is for everybody to want to be called a realtor, right? That's a trademarked and branded thing, like it literally is, right? You are a sales agent in the mall of, and I remember I had this trainer that she used to say, like, my brokerage is my mall, right? And Khalid is like, he's definitely the overseer, and you're just a branch of that, and that's okay. You're still an entrepreneur. You're still in this business on your own. So definitely make sure that your brand and your thing matches what you want to convey to the people that are coming to you, your little store in the mall of Investment Property Guru.
That's a good analogy. Like you guys are Zales and JCPenney.
Yeah. This is
I like it. Oh, wow.
It's like you're the Forever 21 in Pembroke Lakes Mall. So make sure that you stand out, even, in that facility.
All right. I'm going to use that. Right? Thank you. Good.
And then what else? Yes, learn your client profile. That's something that we need to really, really hound in on and niche down on. I realize that when you niche down to your client profile, you will thrive better. You cannot sell, you don't want to sell, and you won't sell to every single person that comes your way. You won't sell to every person that you meet at Publix, but you need to find out who your market is and what you offer them so that you can convey that online. Okay.
I like it.
That, and hopefully, Indiana, we're not losing you. Because I know
but don't try this. Just drive.
Drive.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to screenshot this page and send it to the group. This is our 5-day Reel challenge, and it does start today. Okay.
Ooh.
It's 5 days. So it's today, Thursday, Friday, and then Monday, Tuesday of next week. So that means we cover all 5 days of the week. And then, of course, you could continue if you get your momentum going. Today, we are going to be posting something in our stories. So it's either something, not yourself, like either a neighborhood that you're driving in, snap a B-roll or an aesthetic picture of it. If you go to Starbucks, snap yourself pulling up at Starbucks, snap yourself on your computer, snap yourself doing something, not showing yourself, and post it in your stories. You don't have to tag me, but in the group chat, you need to post it. I already posted my story for today. Okay. That's just
sorry, go ahead. Last thing is, when you guys post reels, if you can, invite the Investment Property Gurus, the brokerage, as a collaborator, and it'll post your reel on your page and the brokerage page, and then I can go in and hit it with the hashtag expert, and then we could double your exposure.
Definitely do that. Like that idea. And that's a part of why we want to, and make sure that that video that you're doing though, look good, y'all, because it's gonna be on our page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all been doing a really good job though. Also, Lourdes started already doing like talking videos, which I think is great. So shout out to Lourdes.
Errol is doing really, really good with his videos.
Errol's doing a lot of content.
And like spinning around. Like, look at my man.
Errol is out there. Errol said, I'm in these streets.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. See, and the main idea of that is, if people don't see you doing anything, they assume you're not doing nothing. So you guys are like making sure people know I'm a realtor. Like, this is what I'm doing today. I'm still doing it. And so definitely I like it. I love it.
That is true. Day 2, get on camera. All right. That's tomorrow, y'all. So get ready, use a filter, look good, do something on camera. Tell us one thing that we need to know about real estate. Errol, you just found out what CDD is. So that's a good video for you. Look up community development tax and give us a video about community development tax.
You can even share a story. Like, you can tell the story of my first deal, or the biggest stressor I've had, or you know what I'm saying? Anything, you just get on camera and just talk about it. Just pop your phone up. My suggestion for that, for like recording yourself, is use the rear facing camera so you don't have to look at yourself. That's the biggest distraction when you look at yourself. Also,
but
remember, there's some shooting for a
Errol will say, since Cher does that, she's not even gonna catch her whole face.
Yeah. Yeah, Errol
like, since Cher gonna catch half her face like this.
Yeah. Now you gotta frame it up. So you frame it up, do a test video, and look at okay, that's good, and then you put it down and just go. And remember, Sancha just taught y'all how to edit videos, so there's no need to stop and start over. Just keep going. If you mess up, start over, say it again, say it 5 times, and then go on InShot and delete the best
one.
Parts.
Correct. Start over.
And then put music over it. Bada boom. Put some little pop-ups, add some pictures. Oh yeah, InShot.
There you go. All right. I'm going to send you this so that we're going to go over, we're going to do all 5 of these things, and we're going to exchange ideas in the group chat when we come to day 3, because it's going to be a post feed. And then we're going to create a reel in TikTok and post it. And then when I say reel or TikTok, it is going to be pre-selected topics. I will send you the trending reel from TikTok into the group with your name attached to it. So then you have to recreate that reel. At least I took the work out of it, right? So there's one reel that was like, but when you're doing this, and you're listing like 3 things on there, all you're doing is pointing, right? Sitting and pointing on the 3 things down. You have at least, I'm going to send that to you by like 7 o'clock today. So that way you have 4 days to practice, because you post that on Monday. Okay.
On that note, it's been known that TikTok is becoming one of the most widely used search engines. So that means TikTok is going to be a really good place to put this educational content.
I use TikTok for a search engine like crazy. It's so crazy.
It's like if you want to look something up, because TikTok will actually show you accurate live today, whereas Google and YouTube, they've been showing like old stuff. So people like the new generation are going straight to TikTok. They're not even Googling anymore. That's important.
Yeah.
Also, just scrolling TikTok, that's work. That's market research, because you're looking at the latest trends. You're saying, oh, this is what people are doing now. Okay, let me do one. You want to really jump on the trends as they pop up. So if you start to see everybody doing the same thing, do it. And just flip it, put your real estate twist on it.
Put your twist on it, put your thing with it, and put the word in on there. Put the verbiage on there.